Hi everyone, I'm Heather. Welcome to Strings and Threads, streaming to you from my dungeon of dreams. Join me in the magical world of crochet, knitting, and all things yarn. If you're a fellow yarn enthusiast, hit that subscribe button and become part of our creative journey. Let's dive into today's project. Hi, welcome to Amigurumi Monday. Real quick, Amigurumi Monday is where I take your suggestions and for amigurumi and I try to make them, and I try to make a pattern for them. If I choose the idea that you gave me, I'll give you a free PDF version of the pattern that I come up with. And also my members always get free PDF copies of any patterns that I create. And so the only thing to keep in mind is that I don't have any copyright permission to use like Disney or Marvel or any of the copyrighted characters. I don't have permission to do that, so I won't do any characters that are copyright. But if you have any other type of suggestions, and I have a whole list of them, I'm so excited to get through them. The reason why I started this is, first, I do love making amigurumi, but also I really enjoy the challenges of coming up with something that nobody else has done. You know, if somebody says, hey, can you do this? And then, you know, I love being able to come up with the idea for it and try to think through the process of how to put that together. And I enjoy sharing that process with you too, because this can help you get some ideas from me as well. And then I can get ideas from you because maybe you see me do something in a way that there's a better way to do it. And then you say, hey, Heather, you know, try it this way and it might work out better for you. And so that's one of the things I really love about this YouTube channel is sharing ideas and helping each other to become better. And so I had someone suggest to me a Chinese New Year dragon with a sun. And I'm still trying to work out the sun part. I don't know if it's going to hold a sun or if I'm going to have a sun design sewn on it. I'm not really sure, but immediately I had the idea in my brain of how I wanted it to look. And so now I just have to take that visual and try to make it real, because we can imagine anything that we want, but it doesn't mean it's possible to create it with yarn or with crochet or with knitting or anything like that. So far, I've only crocheted these. I'm guessing that all of these are just going to end up being crocheted. I showed the head already, and the head is not finished. This mouth, you know, of course, in my imagination, it's a lot sturdier. It's not that it's not sturdy. It does keep its shape. It's just in my imagination, it's like the perfect way. But this is the best that I could come up with crochet, and especially with a way that I can try to explain it in a pattern. It's going to have horns, and it's probably going to have some other kinds of ornaments on the face too. But this is where I stopped with the face to get started with the body. And last time, I think I showed just this bottom part of, it's going to be kind of snake-like. It's going to come up and then come down and then come up again, and then the head will attach to that. So it's going to have kind of a snake-like body. So I had finished this part, and what I did, if I could, to get the crease for the fold, I just slip stitched the inside stitches together, and then I continued doing the rounds in the outside loops only. Now this will eventually get stuffed, but it probably won't be much stuffing at the seam. So I'm going to continue to crochet this down until it reaches even with this when it's on a flat surface. And then I'll do the same sort of hinge, I don't really know what to call it, seam, and have the head come up. So hopefully it works out. Right now it's all just kind of what I've been doing in my mind. So stuffing will go in here, but this part will still kind of be flat so that it folds. So I just need to keep adding length. I was going to try to do this for New Year, which obviously I missed, but since it's Chinese New Year, I think I'm still in pretty good shape. Let me see, because I want to say Chinese New Year is January 20th or January 29th. Alexa, what day is Chinese New Year?
Chinese New Year will be on Wednesday, January 29th, 2025.
Okay, so the 29th. So I still have time. Hopefully, I'm guessing this probably won't be done till about then, just with all of the visuals that I have in my mind, or I might have to scale back what my imagination is telling me to do. But yeah, so hopefully I can have more of this snake-like body done for next week to show you. But what do you think? Do you have any suggestions for me? I'll put it down on my list, but just know that it doesn't, just because I take your suggestion doesn't mean that I'm doing it right away. I have a whole list, so I'm going to try to go through each one, but I love the suggestions. I love adding to the list, and I love thinking through, how am I going to do this? How would this come together? So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.